cryptocurrency valuations have seen some pronounced recovery lately, that the broader crypto market still remains deep in bear market territory, and many leading tokens are down precipitously from previous highs. Today, I will be making some comparisons between Solana and Cardano. Which of these cryptocurrencies is the better buy for investors gearing up for crypto's next bull phase? In this video, we will be looking at the pros and cons of investing in each token and a decision on which crypto stands the best chance of delivering explosive gains from current pricing levels. Sit back and enjoy. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates from the world of cryptocurrencies in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we extend a special welcome to you. We invite you to hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Now, let's dive in. Cardano and Solana each provide Layer 1 blockchain services and have set up their respective tokens as the fundamental currency for transacting on the networks. To some extent, that puts both projects in competition with Ethereum, which also provides Layer 1 blockchain services. It also means that adoption and utilization of Cardano's and Solana's respective networks will likely be a driving force in shaping each cryptocurrency's performance. On June 27, Robinhood Markets officially delisted both Cardano and Solana, meaning Robinhood customers won't be able to buy or sell them anymore on the platform. However, that doesn't mean these two cryptos, both of which still rank among the top 10 cryptos in terms of market cap, are going away. In fact, this could be a buy the dip situation for both. Of the two, Cardano is easily the safer bet, all other things being equal. That's because Cardano has taken a number of steps to shield itself from regulatory risk. For example, at the end of 2022, Cardano formally launched a new phase of development called Voltaire, in which it will become more and more decentralized while handing off more and more power to its community. The ultimate goal is for Cardano to become self-governing, without the need for a third-party company to guide the growth of the Cardano blockchain. However, from a purely regulatory perspective, Solana carries much more risk than Cardano. Thus far, Cardano's Ouroboros proof-of-stake system has proven to be highly secure, offering top-tier security is of foundation-level importance when it comes to attracting projects and scaling user engagement in the blockchain space. Due to its network structure and heavy emphasis on security, building and running applications on Cardano will typically be slower compared to Solana, which uses a proof-of-history system. Cardano does offer relatively low transaction costs, but transaction costs on the Solana network will usually be even cheaper. While Solana's speed and transaction cost advantages potentially make its platform better for long-term scalability, those advantages become less significant if people aren't confident in the network's underlying security. Multiple projects on Solana have also suffered significant security breaches, and the network has seen outage periods when it was rendered inaccessible. While Solana can provide faster transaction speeds and lower costs than Cardano in many instances, thus far, the Cardano network has proven to be more secure and reliable. Offering quick and inexpensive transactions is a desirable characteristic for a Layer 1 blockchain network, but security and reliability are paramount. The implosion of controversial cryptocurrency exchange FTX and the fall from grace of its former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried have cast a shadow over Solana. Bankman-Fried had been a major backer of Solana. He purchased large positions in the token through his companies and built projects on its network through his Alameda research organization. Some have alleged that Bankman-Fried and his companies made moves to artificially increase the price of the SOL token. The connection to Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX has already caused some developers and projects to leave the Solana network. At this stage in the game, when attracting developers and building trust is likely very important to building the foundations of long-term success, a resulting lack of confidence could prove to be devastating. Making matters worse, much of Solana's previous activity growth had been a result of it gaining favor as a go-to network for non-fungible token (NFT) projects and transactions. Moreover, with NFTs having fallen out of favor, network activity has slumped. Ultimately, I don't see the NFT market recovering anytime in the near future, and the significance these projects held in terms of overall usage on the Solana network doesn't bode well for the SOL token's pricing trajectory. Ultimately, from one angle, I think that Cardano stands out as the much better buy for investors who are aiming to build positions in anticipation of the next crypto bull market. Cardano's security advantages are the main reason I expect it to be the better performer. But recent events and sentiment shifts surrounding the Solana network also factor into this conclusion. Even more than equity valuations, crypto valuations are heavily sentiment-based. And Solana's connections to Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX represent a meaningful blemish that could also hurt the project's underlying fundamentals. The connection to the FTX scandal, whether tertiary or not, already appears to have caused some weakening in support for the Solana network. It's highly likely that both tokens will continue to see their pricing action shaped by movements for the crypto market at large. But I think that Cardano's ADA token looks like the clear-cut better buy at today's prices. Looking from another angle, the current market happenings seems to tell and give a different view. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings in the crypto space. As the NFT marketplace witnesses rapid growth, recent data from CryptoSlam has placed Solana at the forefront, notably surpassing Cardano in sales. In just a 24-hour window on August 14, Solana boasted an NFT sales volume of $1,134,068, engaging 3,507 buyers. Cardano, by comparison, trailed with a volume of $155,244 and 1,016 buyers. While these figures paint a clear picture, they also spur questions regarding their veracity. Prominent figures within the crypto space have taken note. Rick McCracken, the lead stake pool operator at Digital Fortress, has addressed the data discrepancies, casting a shadow of doubt over Solana's figures. He pointed out that Solana's affordable transaction fees might easily allow for the manipulation of sales data. Solana transactions are cheap, so the volume is easily faked, McCracken remarked, suggesting that heightened activity may not reflect a genuine interest in the platform's NFTs. This came after another social media user, @Ponzerati, highlighted Cardano's trailing position, provocatively asking, "How can we fix this?" Ethereum, however, remains untouched at the zenith of the NFT world, reporting an impressive volume of $12,888,790. Other chains, including Polygon and Mythos Chain, continue their ascent in the space. These figures underline that the NFT arena is far from being just a tussle between Solana and Cardano, with the latter remaining only an insignificant player despite making significant strides in the sector. Despite NFT trading volume dropping by 41%, developers remain optimistic, deploying nearly 6 million smart contracts on platforms like Ethereum and Polygon, according to a recent developer report by Alchemy. So, should you invest in Cardano or Solana? Of course, if you are risk-averse, you should avoid both Cardano and Solana, and probably crypto in general. There is simply too much regulatory risk over the short term, and any direct enforcement action by the SEC could pose an existential threat. We've already seen how even the specter of SEC enforcement can spook the market, and how trading platforms like Robinhood would rather delist these tokens than risk running afoul of regulators. But if you're an investor with a high tolerance for risk, there is plenty of upside potential for both of these cryptos. My personal pick is Solana. Over the long term, Solana has the type of innovation strategy that could pay off big and lead to a much higher valuation. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Write us anything down here, we are very eager to read you. Always remember that you are an important part of our community. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content and don't forget to follow us on our new Instagram account @FactMakeMoney. See you in a future opportunity to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community. Thanks for watching.